Good morning, beautiful friends. Hope you all are doing great. Today we are live, and I'm here with my wonderful business partners with another new topic about self belief. Before we proceed, I wanted to thank you all the viewers who are joining us live or who are gonna catch our replay. And first of all, we're gonna introduce ourselves. Myself, Renu, and I live here in Surrey, British Columbia.
Hi everybody, this is Preeti from Calgary.
Hi everyone, I'm Meenu from Surrey, British Columbia.
Hi everyone, I'm Natika from Surrey, British Columbia too.
Hi everybody, Preet here from Surrey as well.
Thank you for introducing. And we're going to start with self belief. As the name suggests, it is to do how much a person believes in himself or herself. Self belief encompasses the belief in our values, our knowledge, our skills, or our abilities. And self belief is really important because it determines the lifestyle of a person or the choices we make in our life. A person without self belief usually downplay their abilities while settling for less than what they truly deserve, whereas on the other hand, a person with self belief, they knows their true value and their worth. So self belief is really important in our life. And when we have the self belief, we explore it, motivate people to explore their true inner potential, and that in turns motivate to accomplish our goals or our aspirations or our dreams. So no one is born without self belief, but most time we find ourselves in certain situations or circumstances that can negatively impact our self-esteem, maybe temporarily or in long run. So then we struggle, we start developing those limiting beliefs. So there are, like, that could come from either from our past experiences or our from childhood or any traumatic event. So now I would like to invite my partner Nitika to share about why some people lack self belief.
Thank you so much, Renu, for inviting me today. And it's a very interesting topic, and it's very important for a person to have a good self belief in themselves. So basically, everyone is born with the self belief. So, but most of the times, what happens is that we find ourselves in some situations or circumstances that can negatively affect our self belief. It can affect temporarily for the short term, or it can affect the our self belief for long term as well. So to rebuild your self belief, it is very important that you understand the circumstances that you went through that made you lose it. Can definitely help you learn how to proceed further. There can be so many reasons the people they lack self belief, like the most important ones that I will talk about is that the unhappy homes. So growing up in an unhappy home definitely reduces person's self belief in themselves, because as the kids, when they are being treated by the family or by the others, the way that has a major influences on the that kid, how that kid watch and view herself or himself. So, and there can be another reason that can also affect you, after your childhood, is that how your the friends and the negative the negative peers also. So like the people surrounded by who constantly discourage you and make you feel like that you are not good enough can definitely make you lose confidence in yourself. So it's very important that you surround yourself with like-minded people with the same beliefs as you have, and you understand that they also have a positive the vibes as well. They have a positive thought. So do not surround yourself with the people who have a negative thoughts and who say no consistently in each and every situation, because sometimes with that way you miss really good opportunities in your life. And there another one that I would like to talk about, why some people they get the they lack the self belief is as well. They loses it because of sometimes they get traumatic experiences, sometimes emotional or physical abuse. Consistent emotional abuse as well definitely tear down a person's self belief. So it is very important sometimes in the in the homes, wives or husbands, they are not being tortured by by the partner physically, but emotionally as well. That can also limit your self belief as well. So sometimes even the partner makes you feel like also that you're not good enough, and to attract or to their attention, then you also start to losing up that self belief in yourself. Yeah. So
Well, thank you, Nitika. That was good to know why people lack self belief in themselves. And we often get imprisoned by our own thoughts or our own belief or by other people's judgment or others' opinion or others' expectations. And that hold us back and prevent us doing great things that we wanted to do in our life. So in long run, that can lead to stress, mental blocks, inactions, or indecisions. However, the good news is we can rebuild self-belief if it has lost. It's like a muscle. We must train it to make it strong, and it's like a playlist of songs in our music library. Similarly, we have thoughts in our mind like a playlist. If suppose your thoughts are saying, "Oh, I cannot do that," or "I'm not good enough," "I'm not smart enough," it's time to edit those thoughts or that playlist, and we can change our mindset by changing that playlist, and we can reset our mind. So now I would like to invite Preet to share her thoughts how one can rebuild the self-esteem.
Hi, everybody, again. Thank you, Rainy, for choosing this topic. So, as Nitika and Renu has already mentioned, what is self-esteem and how things happen in our life, and we might have lost it. But there are things you can do to bring it back, have that self-belief come again. So the first thing you got to know what you want to be, like having an understanding, what are your dreams, what are your goals in life. And then when you have lost your self-belief, all these negative thoughts come to your mind, and you feel that you are, like Renu has mentioned, you feel like you're not worth it. So you have to first of all be in a state of mind where you have no self-doubt and you have no self-pity, and that's the moment when you want to choose and write down the things you want in your life. That's the very first step, and it is hard to do when you have all these notions in your mind that are negative, but it's very important that you know what you want to be in life. And once you do know, once you have been in that moment where there was no self-doubt and you made a list, okay, this is what I want to do, then you do constantly want to train your mind to stay in that state, because the negative thoughts will come. There will be people in your life where they might say negative things, and you again would think, oh, okay, maybe I'm not worth it. And the second thing you want to do is not only believe in yourself, but also believe in other people as well, and commend them if they do something good, and then also believe that they will be successful. Because when we are constantly saying, oh, I'm not going to get that job because I don't think I have any skill set, or I'm not good enough for it, and then we start to see other people the same way as well. We think, oh, no, that person is not going to be able to make it. So believe in other people as well, not only yourself, because that's how you're training your mind. You believe that everybody can be successful and everybody can fulfill their dreams. So that's very important. And then, as Nitika had mentioned, get rid of all your negative acquaintances. Anybody negative, surround yourself with positivity, so your mind, as a muscle you're training, can actually have those memories. Thank you.
Very well said, Preet. Thank you for sharing. And Binu, what's your thought about what would you like to add into that?
Thanks for Raina choosing that very nice topic today. It's a self-belief, and I will say We cannot do self-belief without taking out our self-doubts. And sometimes the big doubt is we have fear. If we will face the fear, then we can clear our doubts, then be a self believer. And because sometimes we think about what will others think about us if we will do something new, or sometimes we have some doubts that our parents, family, or friends are creating in our mind. And unless we will clear that, we cannot be a self believer. And then my point of view, we supposed to clear that doubt with them. If we have to clear something, and then maybe you can take the next step. Or sometimes we have a doubt, means I have to achieve a big goal, and we don't do that thing because we somewhere feel we cannot achieve that big goal. But that doesn't matter how you do it. Give your 100%. Means if we are trying something new and you will to try one time, two time, even 100 times, maybe 101 time you are doing great, and but you're only doing great because the 100 time you tried that. Without a try we cannot get the success. And the other thing, we think what the other people will say if we did something different, and how long we will care about others if we will do something good or bad. That they have to say something, means we have to choose our own way. And sometimes we have a self belief, mean can I do it, can I do it? But instead of can I do it, if we can change our words, I can do it, then yes, you really do it. And we have to bring that thought in our mind. And sometimes we have, oh, this is not time for me. And if we will change that thing to this is the time to do something new, then we can feel yes, we can do it and no one can stop us. And we everyone can achieve the success and whatever they want in their life. That's from me. Thank you.
Thanks, Minu, for sharing. That's true. We should learn to face our fears and not to be afraid of being a failure. Failure means we get to learn so much from our mistakes. We learn to love our failures, and from if you're failing at something or you have failed at something, that means you have tried. And the only worst thing next to failure is not trying at all and not accomplishing anything at all. So that's really wonderful. And now I would like in the end to invite Preeti to share her thoughts about it.
Thanks, Renu. Another great topic for the week. And thanks, ladies. It looks like I have the last for the best part to cover, summarizing everything. Um, like how Nitika said, it is lack of self-belief. Preet says it is how you read it, and Minu talks about fear of failure. Um, I'm just going to say how to develop self-belief, maybe with two simple things: affirm yourself and be prepared to win. That is so important because at the end of the day, saying your affirmations over and over again till they actually become truth is so important. This might sound a little cliche, but I like to say I'm an artist and the masterpiece is my life. You know, it might sound a little very over the top, but to be honest, if you have certain affirmations, say it. Say it so often till you actually make it true, right? I am blessed to have a family. I'm blessed to have so many friends. You keep saying that, and it moves that way. Use anything that actually takes you one step further towards your growth. Use any affirmation for the matter, because honestly, any doubts about yourself they were actually learned over time. They are not the truth. They are not the truth. So those are doubts that you have kind of learned over time. Anything you have on a repeat mode becomes your reality. So how you can unwind from it is more important. And I would also like to say, be prepared to win, because let me say this: an aha moment is great, but an aha moment or something of a permanent way of life is way better, right? So you are in control of your thoughts. There's no two ways about it. You have to agree to that. You are in control of your thoughts. The only way you can differentiate between the two, like I'll say Meenu mentioned, there are some low vibe phrases and there are some high vibe phrases, right? So if you want to say I want, make it I choose. That's a high vibe phrase, right? If you say I should, change it to I can, right? I wish, change it to I enjoy. I can't, change it to I create, right? I am trying, maybe I should say I love something. I'm not just trying. And something like I don't know, maybe I should say I rock at it. So things like that is your mindset, and you want to be prepared to win. And the answers are on their way, for sure. After that, the answers are on their way. So I'd say pause with curiosity, and a sense of humor in your life is needed. So that's from my side, and that's how I'm looking at self-belief these days and how to develop it. So thanks, Renu, once again.
Wonderful, Preeti. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. I love that. And also, I have learned or I understand growth is painful. Change is painful. I get it. But there is nothing painful as staying stuck where we don't belong. So have the courage to follow your heart or intuition because they somehow already know what you truly want to become. And always remember, you are unique, you are worthy, you are awesome. Just believe that and turn the magic on. And trust me, among 7 billion people, you are unique. There is no one like you. So always believe in yourself. Once again, thank you for watching us, tuning in. And we would love to hear from you, your thoughts, how you have overcome your limiting belief, or how would you like to conquer your fear in future. And stay tuned for another wonderful topic for next week, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
I
Bye. Take
Bye.
care.